Hello everyone, it's Strife Adventures time. Welcome back for another episode, guys. This week we're going over 5 stupid ways you can die in DayZ. Hope everyone is excited for new DayZ updates coming next year with the introduction of motorbikes recently announced. Sounds like a cracking new way to traverse the map and explore. I'm curious to see how they'll come into play. But at the end of it, they also sound real likely to send you right back to whatever hole you first spawned out of. Let's dive in. Number 1. Tripwires and traps. Yeah, so this can be a painful way to die, and something that almost always catches you off guard if it's in a civilian area. Some people are actually creating a trap to gain loot and see a good plan come together. Others are just a menace to society. They don't care what happens with the aftermath, they'll probably be long gone by the time someone else stumbles into it. Although, I will admit, it can be quite funny to plant a mine and then hear it go off in the distance as you've carried on your jolly trip. As if it wasn't as bad running into someone else's trap, you unfortunately could run into your own. Getting done dirty by your own device is a cruel lesson learned through playing DayZ. The expression "don't bite the hand that feeds you" doesn't mean much to a pressure-triggered explosive or a bear trap. If you're at full health, the landmine and the bear trap won't kill you. The landmine will knock you unconscious and break your leg, and the bear trap will just break your leg. Either way though, this leaves you extremely vulnerable, and if you're not prepared, you won't be moving very far. Number 2. Falling off a cliff or a building. It hurts, it's real, and it feels like slow motion when it happens. Sometimes it's the game, sometimes it's you. Either side of the coin burns like a bitch. Rule of thumb, don't peer near the edge unless you have to. Your hands can't always be trusted, and neither can DayZ. Save yourself the embarrassment and take a step back. Unfortunately, on some maps like Deer Isle, jumping up parts is essential. So yeah, DayZ and jumping. Good luck with that. Also, I'd watch yourself around ladders, they can be deceiving. While falling down hunting towers isn't too bad, you definitely don't want to be falling down ladders like the one at Green Mountain. Also, pay attention to the physics. If you're charging down a hill, don't try and throw in a bunny hop straight forward. You'll end up full sending it 5 more feet than you planned and will probably injure yourself. I gotta jump over there. You ready? Do you think we can do it? Ah! No! Number 3. The hot potato. No, I'm not actually talking about a hot potato. Although dying from hot food is a stupid way to die in DayZ, I am actually talking about grenades. There's multiple ways to die from your own grenade, which means whoever you're fighting is in for a winner if you're not careful. One of the ways you'll die from your own grenade is a bounce back. Be careful where you're aiming if you're trying to get a sly nade through a window. The amount of times a grenade has bounced back at me from a wall I can't count. And yes, I am ashamed of it. Another way these death balls can get you is pretty much your fault actually. For whatever reason, if you unpin a grenade and then find yourself not using it, remember to put the pin right back in. Otherwise, you'll put it away and then it's going to go off. You're dead. I've only managed this special feat once, and trust me when I tell you, it's not something your parents are proud of. Number 4. Being the first to shoot and the first to die. So when I say this, I'm talking about the times that keep you awake at night. They're that haunting. See a kitted player standing still on your journey. You have a rifle with a scope, a perfect shot just waiting to be had. You ready? Aim, fire. You bloody missed. How could you miss? It was right where you wanted it and you missed it. Whatever the reason, the next part doesn't get any better. They've managed to spot your location within half a second and actually hit a stationary or moving target if you haven't scarpered. Makes you feel completely skill checked and left in disbelief. However stupid this death may be though, there is always something to learn from each encounter. So don't get down, get practicing.
That wasn't me.
Number 5. Bad blood. This is a rough one. Those times where you've been knocked unconscious, time slowly drifting by waiting to wake back up and see what misery you've allowed yourself to endure. Then you wake up, gun pointing down your face with someone manically laughing. They've put their blood inside your body, which is where blood belongs, right? Well, yours does. DayZ has blood types, and if you're not matching or one of the compatibles, how long do you have? Your blood will start to drop instantly and rapidly until there is none left and you find yourself waking back up on the beach. Full of blood. Hooray! 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 It gets worse though. Sometimes it's not a foe but a friend. You've been hurt bad and they panic. They put a slab of red stuff in your veins and when you wake up you don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. Say your goodbyes. You have seconds together. Remember, if you're thinking there's a chance you're sharing blood, find a blood testing kit just to be sure. And that's it for this week, folks. There's plenty more ways to die in DayZ. Be sure to comment the worst death you've had. I'm eager to find out who else stays awake at night staring at the ceiling thinking about the what ifs. If you've enjoyed the video, and I hope you have, liking and subscribing to the channel is a huge help and I really appreciate the support. Until the next one, survivors, Strife Adventures out.